Hey, how the hell y'all doing, Spotlight? That spotlight is on my ass. Hey, y'all, I just got out from doing time. I had a felony and did 6 months. I know a motherfucker had 34 felonies and he finna run the country. Now what kind of shit is that? Now that's time doing time. He got elected to do 4 years for the shit he did. I did time with a bunch of motherfuckers with dicks like mine just walking around. You know what I'm saying? Ain't just a guy that say just grab him in the pussy? That's some real shit. That's fucked up. Yeah, I'm little daddy, y'all. They call me Filthy McNasty, the dirty lowdown. Cause I'll say some dirty ass shit. You know, like a black guy was walking across the beach, and as he was walking, he seen a shiny object in the sand. He reached down, he picks it up. It's a genie lamp. He rubs the lamp, and the genie comes out. The genie said, "I grant you 3 wishes." He said, "I already know what I want. I want to be white, uptight, and out of sight." The genie said, "Gotcha. Poof, you're a tampon." So I was at the club, and a young lady was outside smoking weed. And I asked her, was she addicted? She said, "Man, I got 6 kids." I said, "I ain't asked you what the dick did." But evidently she was addicted to the dick. So I work at Walmart, y'all. And the funniest thing happened. A guy come in one day. He said, "Man, you like a serial killer." I said, "I am. I just killed a whole box of Captain Crunch." So as I'm walking through Walmart, me and my wife, as we walking through, she shopping, you know, we picking up some stuff. And I asked her to get me a box of Little Debbie's. And she grabbed a box of Little Debbie's. I said, "You know why Little Debbie got that smile on her face?" She said, "No." I said, "Because everybody eating her stuff." If that ain't enough to make a woman smile, goddamn, something's wrong, right? You know, man, so we live in a world now today where ain't anybody satisfied with their gender. Girls want to be boys, boys want to be girls, ain't that a bitch? Let me give you a good example. I was at the gas station the other day and I seen a young lady with some big titties, like some 44 double D's. And I asked the young lady, I said, "If I lick it, can we kick it?" She said, "I don't do guys." I said, "I don't either, but I'll be your bitch for a day." I told her, I said, "I eat coochie too. Eating coochie is like eating ribs. If you don't get that shit all over your fingers in your face, then you ain't eating it right." So you know what? I'm not bisexual, but I buy sex. Yeah, man, so shit, everybody want coochie. Some men want coochie so bad they having surgery just to get one. You think I'm bullshitting ass Caitlyn Jenner? Now I like cheese, but I ain't no rat. I like coochie, but not like that. Yeah, ladies, so I'm 5 feet tall, I ain't gonna come up short twice. That's right, I'm Little Daddy the Titty Man. You know, I look around this bar, and I can just tell right now, it ain't a person in here older than me. Y'all believe that? I made it be 69 this year, look good as a motherfucker. June the 9th, 1955. Anybody in here older than 69? I told you I ain't gonna come up short twice. Shit, I'm that shit. Look good. So I'm a veteran, y'all. I'm a veteran of crack cocaine. From 1988 to 2017, I went from freebase smoking to crack smoking. Man, I was so high, birds used to ask me for directions. Man, I was so high one time, I called the police on myself, and they took my ass to jail. Yeah, the next morning, I had to go to court. Judge asked me, said, "How do you plead?" I said, "Not guilty." He said, "Can you explain the 27 cigarette lighters?" I said, "Yeah." I was afraid of the dark. So, y'all, I've been sober for 6 years. I had to go through this program, and they said, if you want to stay sober, you got to change your people, places, and things. And the first thing you want to do is get rid of drug dealer's phone number. Man, I ain't talked to my daughter since. Now, that's not a joke. That's fact. Me and my daughter still ain't talking to this day. But like I told you, I ain't gonna come up short twice. You know, that shit had me on death row. So when I first came in here, the barmaid asked me, she said, "What you drinking?" I said, "Water." She said, "No liquor?" I said, "No, liquor up front and poker in the back." I'm a nasty motherfucker, ain't I? But I ain't gonna come and show twice. I told you I'm filthy McNasty, the dirty lowdown. Yeah, that's a real shit. So let me tell y'all how I became a comedian. I had this job working at the pickle factory. Yeah, I had this fantasy of sticking my finger in the pickle slicer. Yeah, I worked there like about 5 to 6 years, and I was walking by every day. I would look in, and I had that fantasy of sticking my finger in the pickle slicer. I even called home and told my wife about it. She said, "Why would you want to do something like that? What if something happened to her? What am I going to do?" I said, "Honey, it's just a fantasy." So y'all, on my 8th year, I did it. I stuck my finger in the pickle slicer. Yeah, and I went home. I said, "Honey, I did it." She said, "Did what?" I said, "I stuck my finger in the pickle slicer." She said, "What happened?" I said, "I got fired." She said, "No, the pickle slicer." I said, "Shit, that bitch got fired too." So I'm gonna give y'all this last little joke. You know, give a hand out, give a clap out for Bernie Mac. Because Bernie Mac, that's my cat. And I got this joke. Bernie Mac came to me in a dream, and this is a real story, and I told my wife about it. Bernie Mac came to me in a dream. He said, "Look, Daddy, I seen they been fucking with you with your jokes." He said, "But tell this joke, because I don't think they heard me the first time." So me and a white guy and a Mexican guy walking down the road talking. I said, "Man, I want to go to heaven." White guy said, "God, right down the road." I said, "How far?" He said, "About a half a mile." But I'm going to tell you right now, little daddy, your name ain't on the list. I said, "What?" He said, "Little daddy, your name ain't on the goddamn list." I said, "Well, maybe I can try." He said, "Maybe you can. Maybe if you can ask the Lord a question, and if he can't answer it, he just might let you in heaven." So y'all walked over, man, and I whispered in the Lord's ear. The Lord looked at me. He looked up. He looked down. He said, "Open the gate." So I walked through the gate. The white guy said, "That's some bullshit. How you get to that gate? That's some fucking bullshit." So the white guy went to the father. He said, "Father, what did that black guy ask you?" He asked me, "When will black people ever stick together?"